Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a general tarot reading about how does your lover see you. We're going to look at you sexually, mentally, emotionally, and physically, and then the yes or no maybe question is, do I have sex appeal to my lover? So the timestamps are pinned in the comments. The decks are in the description box along with like who created them. Also, you can go to my Instagram for free tarot spread layouts and different worksheets. And then also, I have yes, no, maybe gigs on Fiverr where I can answer your questions using the yes, no, maybe cards. On my channel, when the camera zooms in on a card, we pull a clarifier, which today will be pulled from the sexual tarot deck. We also have what's in the box, so this will be done at the end of the video. Intuition is really important on my channel, so because this is a general reading, you might have something that you're like, oh, that really doesn't fit for me. And the great part is that's when you get to use your intuition. So I might say, oh yes, people in this group, your partner's cheating. And if you know your partner's not cheating, you're like, no, that would never happen. Then your intuition is telling you that that's not something that's for you. So you can put it down and not even pay attention to it, which is awesome because then you're only getting the information that's important and vital to you. So today we have three categories or three piles. We have sing, feel, and secret. So it's sing, feel, and secret. Now, the cards are pulled beforehand, but I don't know what's in them. So they're not matching any of these things. You just might feel drawn to one of those words. All right. Then also we use the pendulum, and if the pendulum lands on the yellow one, which is ask a friend, then I will use the yes, no, maybe tarot and pull other cards from that tarot deck. And I believe that's everything. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to pull these cards out here. So this is how does your lover feel or see you? This is for the people who chose sing. So this is how they see you sexually, mentally, emotionally, physically, and then this is your yes, no, maybe question. All right. So sexually, they see you as the reverse Eight of Wands. So the reverse Eight of Wands is about frustrations, delays, but then at the same time, like this person, like when it's upright, they're eating fruits together. They're just out in the garden. They're having a really good time, but it's upright. So in this instance, sexually, they don't really see you as like you possibly aren't even really having sex yet right now, or you're not having a lot of sex, or maybe you just started out. And so they really don't feel like they've connected with you on a sexual level. Mentally, they see you as the Ten of Wands, too much work. Accept help from others, life is out of balance, and stress-related health concerns. Should not have laughed at that, but it caught me kind of funny to think of being like too much work. But that's mentally, they see you as somebody who is really caught up in their head. The Ten of Wands person they've got too many responsibilities. That could be why they're feeling that stress. For some of you, you're working so much and mentally your head is so in overdrive that sexually you're not really as available as you could be because all of your energy is being sucked up by your thoughts. So then emotionally, they see you as the moon. Important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. So from an emotional standpoint, they see that you have really good intuition that really feels energetically like that's why they're interested in you in the first place. And then for the physical side of you, it is the reverse Two of Pentacles. I'll show you the picture. So the reverse Two of Pentacles is about not being able to commit. So when it's upright, he's there, she's kind of showing off, she's got her booty, she's looking really good. Physically, he really finds this person attractive, but it is reverse for your situation. So then let's see if you have sex appeal to them. Okay, so it says no, don't. This path is not the path for you. Don't settle in life. You are worth great things. So this could be a situation where this specific person that you're sleeping with really sees you as somebody who is a little bit more high maintenance. But honest to God, it's not that you are high maintenance, it's that they do not know how to maintain a relationship with you. So don't ever think that there are things that you're asking for or things that you want that are, I mean, I know, yes, some people ask for things that are outrageous, but in general, when someone says that someone else is high maintenance, it's because they require a little bit of diligence. They require some attention, and people say, "Oh, that's high maintenance." Well, what's the difference between like owning a BMW and owning a car that's a jalopy? A BMW is really expensive. You got to take it out there. You have to know that you have the means and the wherewithal to maintain that vehicle. So in this situation, the lover that you're with really is, for some of you, and this is where your intuition comes in, they're seeing you as a lot of work. They're seeing you as not worth it. And that's why this card is saying you are worthy of great things, because they're like, the sex is okay, but actually, I mean, you don't have a lot of sex appeal to them. A lot of you in this situation are being used by someone who is just wanting to get off. So that is that. If you have any questions on that, or you want to know specifics, or you want to talk specifically about the person that you are seeing, let me know. Also, please comment, like, subscribe. Tell me if you used your intuition and you decided, no, you know what? According to my intuition, that's not the right one for me. I should be checking on a different reading, or I should be looking at something different because that did not resonate with me. I thought the word matched. Sing, I love singing, so I thought I would look at it, but it's not my relationship. Try something else. All right, so this is the group that chose the word feel. So this is, how does your lover see you sexually, mentally, emotionally, physically, and then do you have sex appeal to your lover? Okay, so sexually they see you as the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is really kind of a cool one to see sexually, because it's like a partnership, it's teamwork. Like if you look at this picture, he's lifting her up, he's really holding her against the wall in some crazy sex position, or maybe they're laying down. Either way. um it didn't really settle on anything, so we'll keep going. So in that, your lover is seeing you as somebody who they really enjoy your insight with. They really enjoy exploring things with you. Your sexuality to them is really exciting. So mentally, they see you as the high priestess. Listen to your intuition, have patience, carefully consider what you want before acting. So they see you as this spiritual goddess. They really enjoy you mentally. Emotionally, you've got the Knight of Pentacles, loyal, dedicated, honorable, kind. It says time to buckle down and get things done, honor your commitments, a guardian angel. So they really see you from a emotional standpoint as being loyal, being dedicated, being kind. Kind is a very underrated way to conduct yourself. It doesn't take a lot to be kind, but this person sees you emotionally as someone who's kind, which is really good. Physically, you got the reverse Knave of Swords. So I'm going to hold that so you can see that. So the Knave in this deck is Page. So the Page of Swords is, they have a little bit of a weakness. I really feel, though, that this card really is more about physical. So the picture really would be more information for us in this specific reading. So as you can see, he loves her booty, and she's really super confident. She's like, I know I got this. And the sword is very phallic. She's like, I make men hard. I know what I'm doing. So physically, he really does see you as sexy. So let's see if they believe that you have sex appeal. Yes. Affirmative. You are on the right path. It is the right time. The universe has your back. So we'll just give it a second and see if anything gets highlighted. I mean, this seems pretty clear. This person finds you fascinating. They find you multifaceted because there are different areas of your life that they find really exciting. So I did want to step back in this one though. So the reverse page of swords is there's a few issues with them. They're kind of weak. So physically, it really feels like they might want you to go to the gym. And a lot of you are like, "What? That's so crazy. You can't go on what I look like." But that's what this is. This is about your physicality. So they may be concerned not really necessarily what you look like because they find you very sexually appealing currently. Let's get a clarifier on that. What do we need to know about what they find sexually appealing? Okay. All right. So for some of you, you bring out. It's funny because it was 11:11 when I laid that card down. You bring out the devil for them. So the devil is about addictions. They are addicted to you sexually. You guys probably have some fantastic sex, which is why this teamwork card comes in. So don't worry about the fact that they want you to go to the gym as like, oh, they want me to go to a gym. They don't find me sexually attractive. Some of them want you to go to the gym because they feel that you are not healthy and you're not taking care of yourself, and they're concerned for um, your health rather than your appearance. And actually, it isn't even really about them. The people who are feeling this, they are also very fit and healthy, and they want to share that with you. So that's where that would come in more than them being not attracted to you. All right. Well, I look forward to hearing more about this, you beautiful high priestess. I would love to know what's going on with your relationship, how long you guys have been together. Just tell me about it. What makes it so spectacular? Because he really finds you very sexy. All right. Let me shuffle these clarifier cards. Oh, look at that. You're already getting some clarification on the yes, no, maybe. So this is for the people who chose the word secret. Now keep in mind that these are all random cards, so I didn't pull them based on the word secret. I actually, when I pull the pick a pile cards, I just say, what do the people who would choose the word secret need to hear? Or what do the people who choose sing, etc. And I just go through each thing and then I shuffle through and let them pop out. It takes a little bit of time, so I like to get right to the reading. But if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments, because sometimes I think I do have one video where I kind of showed what my process was. I just want to get these shuffled so that we can have them ready for us. Okay. Oh, and while I was doing that, there was one clarifier. So let's... Clarifier do we need? Okay. All right. So, and it's 1333, by the way. So 333. I like those numbers. All right. So how does your lover see you sexually, mentally, emotionally, physically? And then do you have sex appeal to your lover? And then it pulled a clarifier for you. So on my channel, when it zooms in, we pull a clarifier. All right, so for the people who chose the word secret, how does your lover see you sexually? They see you as the Ace of Pentacles. So this is actually the Ace of Pentacles reversed, which is about stressing about money. But in this reading specifically, we're just looking kind of at the pictures more than anything. They really just want to hold you. They want to be there for you. We're going to get some more clarification on that because that zoomed in. Popped right out. Okay. And then on this one, the clarification for the Ace of Wands that pulled up was the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is about getting things that you weren't expecting, finding things. Like there's this magpie who's hiding these things up here. It's unexpected gifts. So sexually, your partner is like, ooh, I really like this person, and I did not know they were going to be this good in bed, and they are. So your sexuality was like this hidden gift to them. Maybe maybe you're really shy, and once they got to know you and really delved into who you are as a person, they found out that you're a freak in the sheets. So then mentally, they see you as the Ace of Pentacles, an inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents, or contracts. So really, in this situation, because we're talking about how your lover sees you mentally, they see you as someone who's very prosperous, somebody who they have like the Midas touch. You go in there and they know you're going to be really successful at it. So mentally, they know that they can listen to your thought processes because they've seen it be really productive. So then emotionally, you got the Justice card. Fair and just decisions. What do what you know is right and stand up for your beliefs. They really love your ethical standpoint. They really like that. Wow, it's 15:55. There's a lot of guidance on this. You guys have a lot of spiritual connection because emotionally they're seeing you as somebody who's fair and balanced. It's a really good way for your lover to see you. I feel like you guys have actually been together for a while. This isn't something new. So then physically they see you as the reverse Three of Cups, but I want to show you the upright picture. The reverse Three of Cups is about too much partying, not being supportive. But since we're looking more about the sexual aspects, okay, and then we're going to get a clarifier here. Since we're looking more at the sexual aspects, you're like, he loves her breasts. He's got his hand down between her legs. Like, he really is enjoying just devouring her sexually. So then some more of the clarifying for how they see you sexually. It came up with the Four of Swords. That's really, look at that picture. That's really hot. So for the Four of Swords, this one is about rest and recovery and renewal, but that's a really like hot picture. They see you as somebody who they really enjoy sexually. So then that went in on the emotional card, which came up as the Ace of Cups. Look at them. They're really enjoying themselves. So the Ace of Cups is about marriage and birth, and it's about emotionally you're really bringing out some part of them that they would enjoy having a committed relationship with you. So it's not just a sexual relationship, it's really committed as well. So then, do you have sex appeal to your partner? No, never, not now, not in the future. This door is locked to you. Interesting how there's a clarifier on that. It is the reverse Three of Wands. So the reverse Three of Wands is about setbacks and plans falling apart. So it may be that there is a point when they found you sexually attractive. It's really interesting because I feel like since the majority of you or a lot of the watchers have been together for a very long time, that you both have kind of lost some sex appeal to each other. Let's get some more information about this because I don't want to leave you here because that's a kind of crappy place to leave off. We're going to do a past, present, future reading about your sex life with this lover that you're currently thinking about. Now, I've actually had a lot of experience working with men and their sexuality. I am a certified life coach, and I do a lot with human sexuality. I find human sexuality to be fascinating, and I've learned that it's been about 5 years. So I've learned a lot about men, and I've learned that sexual appeal can change on a dime. So when you're thinking about, oh, they don't find me sexually appealing, do not worry because it could change in a heartbeat, and that's what we're going to do. So what is the past of their sexual relationship? What is going on presently in their sexual relationship? What is the future, okay, of their sexual relationship? And then I'm also going to pull an energy card. What? Okay. So the energy card of your sexual relationship comes under fifth chakra. Now, the fifth chakra is your throat chakra. It means no one's talking. In this situation, no one's talking. And so what's happening is you're all like, oh, see, I knew it. I knew he didn't want me, or I knew she didn't want me. And really what's happening is it's not even a lack of communication. It's a lack of comprehension. So you guys have something going on in your sexual relationship because you have been together for so long. If it's something physically, maybe going through menopause, or maybe he's experiencing some erectile dysfunction. You know, some of those things can really make you feel like it's your fault when it's not. That's an issue that's physical, that has nothing to do with the partner. Okay, so in the past, we have the reverse Knight of Wands. So the reverse Knight of Wands is sexual excess. It's somebody who's impulsive. So one of the people in the sexual relationship was probably had maybe a porn addiction, or they had something going into the relationship that they didn't share. So then presently we have the reverse star. The reverse star is about it's about illness. It's about some type of depression. It's really interesting because, like in the picture, you know, she's pouring her cup onto him. They're really connected, and that's reversed. So currently, there's a lack of a connection, and that lack of connection is really the feeling like, or coming across as, the lack of sexual appeal. So now, because the blockage in the fifth chakra, if that continues, you're going to have some interesting information, because the card that pulls up for the future is the Hanged Man. And what this means is that you're going to be able to see a different perspective. It did come up upright. So it is going to give you the opportunity to see things from the other person's perspective. So in the past, the clarifier also was the High Priestess. Okay, we're going to get... So the clarifier was the High Priestess. So when you guys met, things really were, you knew that this person was the one. And when you met, there were some hidden things. You didn't know about their sexual proclivities. And recently found out. So what this is doing for you is it's putting you in a really bad headspace of like, why are they not interested in me? I will tell you, from the conversations that I've had with men who are talking to me, the majority of the reason that they're talking is because they know that they watched so much of XYZ type porn that that's all that they can get off on now. And this person, you kind of had a little bit of a tower moment with them when they shared with you what they like and what they didn't like, because what they like isn't what you see yourself as. So this clarity card on this Ace of Cups, which is coming up under the Justice card, is the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is about abusive relationships, things that didn't turn out the way that you thought they would, especially with that Ace of Cups. Some of you, this has really hurt you deeply, and you are taking this no, and you're putting it very personally right here. Very personally, which I totally understand. It almost seems impossible to take it any other way. The thing is that communication and comprehension are really needed in this, dire needed in this relationship. it is possible to work with people, work with men, work with women, with the different things that they feel like they don't have a grasp on. All is not lost. The fact that you're going out and finding information about it and you're asking, am I still sexy to me? Do they still see me as somebody who they want in their life? This person very much values you. This person very much loves you. This person, though, you need to get into this hangman energy, because for some of you, this is not a problem that has anything to do with you. And the fact that you don't have sex appeal to them literally has nothing to do with you, because nothing has sex appeal to them, because they have broken that part of themselves. Because when you're spending a lot of time like on porn or watching different things, or you're involved in different lifestyles, which there's nothing wrong with them, we can experience anything we want. My only rule for sexuality is that everyone has to be consenting. And somewhere along the line, he was consenting, or this person was consenting, male or female, um, since it's a general reading, was consenting to this thing that they wanted to do. And it's caused some issues in their sex life. It's basically caused them to have depression, to have impotence. Okay, so then that pulled up, as far as that impotence, which is the current relationship energy on the past, present, future. The present energy that gave us some clarification on that reverse stars was the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is about something that was necessary, something that had to happen, something that if it didn't happen, it wouldn't make things go further. Oh, so it might be something where, like, you found their porn stash, you saw their search history, you are feeling very hurt by what you found and what you saw. So I'm going to give you some information on the hangman side of it. Imagine there's a lot of pressure on men when it comes to sexuality, because you can visibly see whether they are aroused or not. It's very interesting because it's a very vulnerable place to be. Yes, as females, we have vulnerable things too, but to stand there in front of this person who you've been with for a really long time and find yourself being impotent and find yourself being humiliated that they now know what your sexual deviance is, I can totally see why they're not finding anything to be sexually attractive. Because a lot of the men who I talk to about, the things that they are looking at as far as their sex life, they do feel shame. They do feel like, oh, I can't believe I would do this. I don't know how to stop it. It is an addiction. There is an attack on the male mind and female mind too. There's a lot of like porn and things that you can look at, and it can really take you away from your partner, because all your energy can go to that medium and that way to have a sexual interaction. Does the partner have any sex drive? Does the partner have any sex drive? Does the partner have any sex drive? I really swung that hard. If it lands on the yellow, which is ask a friend, then we'll ask the yes, no, maybe deck. That's why I'm shuffling them while we're waiting. Does the partner have any sex drive? Yes. Okay. So the sex drive that they do have is being used on the thing that you figured out. And for some of you, it's going to be difficult, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but they may never recover from that, especially if it's something that has been going on for a really long time. Whew, that was kind of deep. I hope you're okay. Some of you are crying. So let's look at this a little bit more. You have a lot of low numbers. So you have a 3, a 3, a 2, a 4, a 1, a 4. Wow, so you have 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 2. You have a lot of low numbers. So you just found out about whatever this thing is. Don't take it personally. It's literally not about you. I would definitely suggest therapy. If you need a therapist, you can send me a message. I can give you somebody's information. Hopefully they can assist you with it. But yeah, this is definitely a deep issue, and a lot of it is going to be worked on when you can start working on your throat chakra and saying your truth and saying the things that you need to say, which I guess that really does fit with the secret part. You found out someone's secret. Okay, so now we're going to go with what is in the box. This is a small round item, and we're going to open it in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It was a little emoji bead with the smiley heart faces. So if you saw heart or yellow or round or smile, those are all really good indications that you have been accessing your intuition. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I look forward to helping you again.